Yo, pay attention. Them people out to get us, we at risk to their ambition. Cause we were not conditioned for this different way of living. We turning the sheep. This my Arabic explanation. Gotta learn to Kash. I inherited dedication. I ain't turning a cheek. I'm a field nigga. Blood on the back of my heels, I'ma still get you. Abruptly clapping my steel, I'ma still hit you. Covering up my tracks in the field, I'm a real nigga. Energy thick in my chest. These politics and these rappers just optimistically guess. I'm the truth like Devin and I don't miss like Steph. I got kids in the heavens with rotten ribs in my flesh. Jump out the sky like my lineage and share the soul of the prophet. Read the Quran when I seen it, now I'd rather grow my deposit. No record deal, but let's reveal what the rest conceal. Blessed with extra skills just to confess the real.
All right, man, this is part 2. Let's get to it. So, can a rapper that's not lyrical or like substance-based be considered the best rapper, like, period? Like, how do y'all feel? Do y'all think so?
We seeing it right now. Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, Kodak. We seeing it right now.
So you saying that you can actually say, okay, they're the best.
I think Lil Baby you can say right now.
We go excuse the Three Kings and those guys. We just go talk about them and their era.
I think we can easily say
let's take the lyrical part out. They still give you substance though, right?
Lil Baby is all substance.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's
this
all substance.
NBA Youngboy, I feel like when I hear like it's some substance there. Let's take the lyrical part out.
I'll say something.
Nah, that nigga is all substance, man.
I'm not gonna say all. I'm not
Who
gonna
all
say
substance,
all.
Lil Baby?
I'm not gonna say
Lil
all.
Baby too. He got some flow to him for sure.
I like
NBA
Lil
got
Baby,
some
but
flow.
it seemed like he delivering us the same song over and over.
We said the same thing about the Baby, and look where he at now. Lil Baby's still flowing.
Yeah, that's the only
Is
reason.
he though? Because he ain't dropping no album yet, and I'm waiting to
He
hear
got an
it.
album coming.
And I don't really like it.
We can't rush. We can't rush that. What we getting
We
right now,
gotta
that
rush
nigga give
it.
us-
What you
don't.
mean?
Nah,
That nigga ain't
nah.
dropped a song with like 2 years.
Cause
Dropped
when
the
you
album 2
rush
years.
it, it's gonna be trash.
But that's the
It's gonna
thing,
be
though.
bad. Perform
When we
under
talked
pressure.
about the guys who were running hip hop, they gave us music at a timely manner. Great music. That's why we consider them the Three Kings. So
Well, yeah.
Little Baby.
I don't think Lil Baby
considered-
is in a place where he has to rush the next project.
He don't.
That nigga's also present right now too.
That's what he's very
Extremely
present. It don't feel like he's taking like some time off to give you an album because like you say he's very present. I don't feel like he's in that part of the game where like it's just not
That's why I was gonna ask.
I feel like it
when
ain't
was
never a
his
week
last
where
album?
yeah.
How y'all feel about? What you say?
my time.
When
Was
was
it?
his last? I know his last album what it was, but when was it though? Because I don't remember like the year.
You know?
2019.
Nah, it wasn't that long ago.
2019
I
was
think
it?
so. I thought
It
it
wasn't
was.
that long. I know he had that bullshit with Lil Durk, the voice of the president.
That shit
Nah, we not
don't
doing
count.
that.
No, but I ain't
talking
count
That shit don't
That
count.
shit was
That's a
terrible.
I'm
compilation.
talking about his solo album.
My turn, 2020.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's been
Okay,
a
so that was
couple
20.
years. And so what? The next one coming out this year, right?
So that's he on point
Yeah,
with like
that's what I
a
feel
regular
like.
release
He
schedule.
good. He good.
Yeah, he
Like,
good.
Exactly where we
Straight.
need to be. That nigga's present right now. That nigga's been
Yeah.
making tracks every other week.
I bet you cut the
Somebody.
radio on right now. You hear him?
Yeah.
The
He.
nigga.
I don't agree though. I'm not with y'all.
What you
I don't
mean?
think one of the rappers, if you're not lyrical or substance based all the way, and you're not making like that type of music, I don't think you could be considered the best rapper. Me personally, I'm
NBA
sorry.
Youngboy.
I'm gonna say you can.
When was
Yeah,
it?
young
All
boy.
Name me a time that somebody.
You know what?
You know,
I'm just starting.
name-
I
name
don't
me a
wanna
time.
lose.
Name me a time. Name me a
I'm
time.
about to lose every subscriber.
What?
Talking about NBA Youngboy, I'm about to
Okay,
lose
so
every
we
subscriber.
gon' cause me and you probably on the same page.
So name a time somebody that wasn't lyrical, full of substance was at like the hierarchy of the rap game.
The
Like
Beastie Boys.
Next.
I couldn't even get it out.
Listen.
Easy.
Listen. You know
It
personally.
was people
You
more.
asked the question, I answered
but
it.
was he
People
considered the
I
best?
am.
Like hierarchy.
Okay.
Easy E.
No. Not to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what he said though.
That's what we compare.
You're right though. It's funny. I'm trying to debunk your point, but I'm actually riding with your point because
Yeah.
I don't think there was a time when because even I think Complex did a best rapper of every year.
Yeah.
Oh, I take that back. Jeezy was considered the best rapper, but Jeezy really could rap though.
Jeezy not super lyrical. 'Cause
He had a
he don't
year.
put
that-
too much to his flow.
But to your
To me,
point,
he was substance.
every year,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
nigga was extremely
every year that they picked, it was a nigga who had substance. Whether it was your Jay-Z's, your Nas's, your Biggie's, your Pacs, you know, your Ice Cubes, whoever. It was a nigga who had substance.
What's separating y'all lyrical from y'all substance? Like, what's separating them?
Lyrical is the intricacies, the details, you
Your
know,
flows.
the flows,
Okay.
the way you put your words together. Like, I just think Lil Baby has like a few of those qualities. He don't have them all.
It's like all the hidden messages within the bars. Like when you hear Lil Baby rap, you don't have to decode nothing.
It's there.
Everything you
It's
see
on
is what you
surface.
get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all in the
Basic
surface.
as fuck.
What does everybody
The flow is
Damn.
the flow is carrying everything he's
What does
saying.
everybody see
The
as
flow
substance,
gets 90% of the credit.
What does everybody see as substance though?
Meat and potato.
Shit
It's
he's
like
saying,
stuff you could really take away.
Dope shit he's saying, the deep shit that he's saying. Like,
So why are we hiding from the fact? And I know a lot of us don't really fuck with NBA YoungBoy as an artist, but the nigga, he makes music that niggas fuck with. Like the young crowd right now.
They scared me though.
The young crowd right now, they do scare you. But at the end of the day, when we talk about making music that people actually want to listen to, NBA YoungBoy is up there right now. He's like the Drake of their era. Like when Drake first came out, he's the Drake of their era. Let's not get that twisted.
You really can't.
We're gonna debate that.
You
You
wilding
can't
right
take
now.
much.
We're not wilding at all.
You wilding right now. You say
When you
NBA
ask-
YoungBoy is like
if you-
the Drake
if you-
of their era?
of
Like
their
the
era.
Drake?
To
If you
them,
ask
yeah.
any kid,
Drake?
To them, bro.
if you ask any kid right now who they listen to, it's gonna be Lil Baby or it's gonna be NBA
I can
YoungBoy. It's
promise
probably
you
gonna
right
be NBA
now.
YoungBoy
What the
right now.
Drake?
Drake
Ask him
drop
right
a
now.
video right now at this exact time, and YoungBoy drop a video at this exact same time
20 million
on
plus.
YouTube. Yeah, somebody gonna
20
keep
million
up
plus.
with this, bro, and it's gonna be YoungBoy, and it's gonna be from them little kids
well,
putting it out
the
there.
youth definitely has, you know, they post on the industry because they kind of dictate what's popping. So I will not be surprised. I don't know if I'm willing to agree with you saying that he's the Drake of today.
When you compare, yeah, he is.
I think he's a big
'Cause
artist.
Drake's still going
I like
today.
the fact he's. Is he really independent?
I don't know. I don't listen to dude.
Young
I ain't
boy?
gonna sit up there.
Nah,
and
you
lie.
with Birdman.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay, well, the nigga's a machine. I'm not gonna lie. Like my little cousins and my nephews. Oh my god.
Can't get away from it.
Oh, I can't.
You can't escape it.
Like you gonna eventually.
I like
listen.
Kodak though. I think Kodak
Oh
is
yeah,
dope as hell.
Kodak grew on me, but
I
I,
think
felt the same way about him. Like I
Kodak
felt
don't
about YoungBoy.
miss. Ever since he dropped, you know, what's the song?
No flocking.
No Flocking. He's been.
Yeah, that
he's
was a good
super creative, bro. He don't get credit for how creative he is.
That's why I appreciate artists like him because like you can like he's another one when you look at he has not put together a great album in my opinion. He has not put.
No.
He has not. Well,
The
I
one
like
we
Testimony.
like. The one we like that just dropped.
talking about back from something like that.
That
That's
was-
probably the latest one. But we talking about prior Kodak. Like he has song after song that probably not even make the album, but like he makes songs that's like unreal. Like Feeling Peachy is one we just talked about. That's unreal. But
What album are you talking about?
Back for Everything.
Oh, Back for Everything? Okay.
That's probably his best one. That's his
that was
latest one
this
that
year?
just came out. He about to come out with one.
I ain't gonna hold
In 2
you.
weeks.
I ain't gonna hold you, Elias. I think I pretty much like. I probably like it's 18, 19 songs on this album. I'm pretty confident that I like about 13 of them.
And that's I'm saying prior Kodak before he got out of like after he got out of jail.
I like 9.
Like let's not get this shit to like let's not.
I like
let's not-
about 9 songs, but okay. But this is one of his better albums.
It's definitely one of his better albums, but he has not put together a collective album that everybody goes, oh
I don't
shit,
think
this
Lil
is
Baby got a
unreal.
great album. I don't think My Turn is all that. I
I can agree on that too.
don't think it's all that, bro.
Like I said, same song over and over.
So we saying Lil Baby is like.
He not.
Let's just answer the question. It's no. If we just keeping it above,
say
like,
no.
Okay, yeah, because we didn't all agree he did. He's more cons than pros.
I say no. I don't. I think in order to be considered the best, because think about the rappers that consider themselves the best. They've produced great albums. They've produced great moments, and we could not argue. We all agree that Lil Wayne was the best rapper at one point. Like nobody.
ain't nothing
Whether you want to
debate.
pick 2009, 12, 11, whatever, we can agree that nigga was the best rapper at one point.
Now it's
Undeniable.
You know,
Huh?
Right now,
it ain't future today.
Lil Baby
I'm
and
sorry.
Young Boy
It's hot.
is hot.
They
They've
ain't
been
the
hot
best.
for a couple years.
They hot for sure.
Popularity. They
They
got
hot for sure.
They undeniable at this point.
It's unreal, and I don't see how. Lil Baby, y'all can see, but
Them like,
maybe
get
Young
these
Boy, I
old
can't
niggas off of
see.
YouTube.
But that's that crybaby shit that even motherfuckers like to listen to.
But you can't be that dude that like, all right, the old nigga on the line, get off my yard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace that new culture sometimes. Like sometimes you have to.
I
Though.
embrace all music. That was the hardest thing I had to understand because I I work with kids that listen to this music. Like I'm a teacher, so like the hardest thing I have to hear is like, hey, let me hear NBA YoungBoy, let me hear NBA YoungBoy. I'm like NBA YoungBoy, and I play a song, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. Yeah. I heard another song. Okay, I see why y'all like him. I understand.
The more recent shit better, cause his voice a little deeper. It ain't like that. That all that bullshit. I can't play that.
That's one of your better qualities. You and your brother Corey, I give y'all credit for that. Y'all were some of the few people that I've known that listen to everybody. Y'all put me on artists that I would have never listened to. So I give you that. Meanwhile, if my cousins or nephews put on something I don't like, they gotta walk.
That's
I'm not listening to that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going out my way to listen to nothing that I don't think.
Damn, why not?
I just don't care,
you might
bro.
Find some heat in that.
Yeah, but
he say yeah.
Throughout the years, I put it like this: if somebody who is, I consider them qualified, if they're trying to put me on, I'll listen. If he put me on, I'm gonna listen. You know, if he put me on, I'm gonna listen. If you put me on, I'm gonna listen. If you're not qualified to tell me that, hey, check out somebody, I'm never going to listen to them. You've proven me that on several occasions that, you know, certain artists are worth listening to. Everybody not like that. You know, like my little cousin Jabril, he sent me a song one day. What's the guy name? He's
No Cap.
No Cap. He was like, listen to No Cap. He's super hard. He's the best rapper today. Man, I couldn't get to his house fast enough. I wanted to. I couldn't believe he
said he was better than Wayne.
He was like, he's the Wayne of today.
He said what?
He said he was the Wayne of today. We was going to a battle rap event in Houston. He said, play this shit, fam. We played it. It was cool. It sounded like it was
started out cool.
It sounded like it was
cool. I'm still not getting better than Wayne, but I'm like, I can see why you rock to this, cuz. I'm like, all right, cuz. And then the niggas start rapping out beat, and I almost, if we had CDs, I would have threw that shit out the car. I missed the CD era, bro, because you could throw nigga shit out the car.
Yeah, that's it. Won't hear it no more.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Gone.
Because it don't have the same effect. When you all shit, it ain't the same.
That shit hurt.
What?
That shit hurt.
Somebody threw your shit out the car?
Yeah, you ain't getting that CD.
We was in Cali, bro. I was playing Mobb Deep. My pops was like,
yeah, shot.
My pops was like, yo, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I kept playing it. We was in Cali traffic, bro. He threw that shit out the window,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I want.
Gave him a whole chance to.
Pops, I love you, but we're going to have to run that. We're going to run that
came
thing.
out.
You should have put your hand in.
He threw it
What he was
out.
about to do with it?
He wasn't playing. He threw it out.
He thought he
wasn't trying to hear that.
Did he look at you or he just threw it and kept riding? Like, nigga, it is what it is.
Nah, he was emotionless at that time. He just threw it out the window.
Was the window down or up at the time?
It was down.
I didn't know.
It was premeditated.
I had my fair share of moments of getting rid of some nigga shit in traffic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, them was the best times. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it don't hit the same when you gotta press stop. Like when I ride with my wife and she put some shit on, I be trying to, you know.
You can just eject and just toss.
Even the aux cord is a little cool.
Oh my mama, that's way better.
But now we Bluetooth.
You gotta hit buttons.
And now we Bluetooth.
What
so
you doing?
like,
she can just purr again and turn it back on.
It don't hit the same, bro. But once you throw that motherfucker out the window, it's a wrap, bro. It's gone. It no longer exists, and I'm never going back to listen to it again.
You think the new age they gonna overtake us at one point? Because when I was in the crib one day and somebody was getting ready to get a haircut. You know, my little brother, they like barbers and shit. So I said, what you listening to? This was a while ago. He was like, Chief Keef. I was like, you know who Nas is? He was like, nah. I was like, what? But I guess, like, do you think it's going to come to a point where they just going to, like, over?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in tune with
He didn't know.
I'm in tune with the new cats right now. They know Drake. Yeah. They know J. Cole. They barely know Kendrick. We almost out of there, fam.
Yeah, for sure.
We almost out of it.
Grizel, they 40.
That's cool. They need to know.
They all 40.
They need to know who is, you know, your Mobb Deeps. You know, they need to know who your Wu-Tang is.
Everybody not gonna go in the crates though. Like they're not gonna do that.
Is that even crates? That's crates now?
Yeah.
That's the crates for them. That's the crates.
CDs. That's
the crates. Nah, that was
in the 80s, bro.
That was.
That's like us saying the 80s. Think about it.
That was
2010 kids.
The crates to me, the crates to us is like KRS-One,
Big Daddy Kane,
Rakim,
Public Enemy.
You know, Public Enemy.
Q-Tip.
We saw CDs. These kids ain't seen no CDs. It's all on there.
I don't even listen to
That's crates to them. Because if you think about it, if that's 80s,
niggas is about to say Drake is crazy.
Bro, give it another 10, bro. Give it another 10, bro.
That's the truth.
That's how time goes.
So like,
so far gone. That's a cassette tape for them.
That's the 90s. So anything before Drake.
Comeback season.
You know what my feelings gonna be hurt?
Dinosaur.
It's when I pick up one of my nephews and I put on like Take Care, and he was like, "Why you playing that on that?"
How you think I'm gonna feel when I play Future, bro?
Oh shit!
I wonder if he gonna be like,
crazy.
fuck us some commas.
March Madness.
What?
Ain't no Future.
What? Yeah, but they ain't gonna wanna hear that shit no more. I'm gonna still be playing.
You know what's crazy? The artists that they do know, Rich Homie Quan. They know Rich Homie Quan.
Which is dope, because he
They
don't release
know
like
Rich
everybody
Homie Quan.
else.
Let's
but he
talk
I be
release
feeling
about
like the man when
Oh yeah, I was
they
definitely
jam
gonna have to
that
talk
shit.
about, bro.
I don't care about giving a nigga his flowers.
He just gotta get some.
For Rich
recognition,
Homie Quan and Young Thug had potential to be the greatest duo.
bro. What?
Sad.
Bro,
I'm not even gonna
well, I don't
say
know,
it.
cause
Yeah,
they would have been. They would have been.
Bro, everything
It
them
was
niggas touched was gold. I was listening to them the other day, and I'm like, why did they fuck
Yeah,
this
that Rich
chemistry
Gang
up?
tape.
You
Oh,
think if they was with anybody but Birdman, they would have popped?
Yeah, because that's them too. I didn't get nothing from Birdman on there, but we
circumstance.
I think
Yeah.
musically they realized, okay, this nigga makes me better. We have something, but they personalities did not click. They clashed personality wise. You could tell by the shit that Rich Homie say and how Young Thug move.
Yeah.
But if they put that shit to the side, you know, like Shaq and Kobe type shit, they could have dropped. They could have averaged 50 a game. I ain't gonna lie.
You said it.
They could have.
Oh no,
They
for
could have
sure.
had some shit that was up there.
If they drop something this week, I'm going to play it.
They clashed
was
what they wanted
fire,
to talk
bro.
about. Young Thug wanted to talk about that street life. Rich Homie didn't want to talk about it. He want to talk about how he bettered his life and shit.
Nah, he was on that shit too though.
He was
on
not
that,
a son,
he was on that struggle shit.
But yeah,
That's
on his
what I'm
mixtapes, yeah, he was talking about to come up and putting on
Yeah.
his people and all that. So yeah.
That was definitely a wave. They stopped time. I feel like they stopped time though.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
they
lie. Get the
definitely-
fuck
they
out my
definitely
face
had a
belonging to
role.
Raptors.
That was hard.
Facts.
They
It belong.
definitely
You gotta
had
hang that up. I ain't gonna lie.
Lifestyle.
That's lifestyle. They was crazy.
These white people know that one. They
Bro,
don't care
come
what he
on,
said.
Oh man. So all right. Hopefully we don't get canceled. But it's an artist out there that's super talented. Nigga has been crazy consistent. Dropped great music on a consistent basis.
I know you
Like
talking about.
he's a great rapper. He's a great singer.
Say it.
Are we allowed to even listen? Better yet, I mean, talking about it might be crazy.
Until a motherfucker pays Apple Music, you can't tell me what I can't play, bro.
They disrespecting my.
Are we allowed to listen to
They
Tory
really
Lanez
disrespecting my.
and appreciate Tory Lanez?
Bro, look at this man numbers he doing without no promo.
Yeah.
They don't put his album up on the like you know
Yeah,
you go
you gotta
check
search
that
that
music.
shit.
Every
Yeah,
Friday,
bro.
you know they put the new albums.
Yeah,
out.
bro, and they
You gotta
never
search
put his
it.
on there the last maybe 3 or 4, and I went and searched all of them. All of them was bangers. That's what we could have talked about last week. We had a couple of 2-packs because I don't. His albums be consistent. I mean, it might not
Back in
be
1 year.
hip hop to hip hop. It might be R&B and hip hop on one, but that boy good, bro.
I'm not that well versed in his catalog, but when I do hear Tory, it's always
It's
like
impeccable.
It's never like he don't let me down, basically. He don't never let you
He
down.
talking his
Great.
shit, bro.
He don't never let you down.
Beautiful.
No,
It's unbelievable.
I can't say nothing bad
It
about
ain't
it.
really.
Bro.
It ain't nothing he can't do.
New Toronto, we say this a lot, but literally, I have never skipped a song on New Toronto.
Nah.
Never.
You know what's crazy? We had this conversation a while back. We said if you gonna try to emulate somebody, you want to emulate the greatest. But I see Tory as an example of Drake.
For
Like
sure.
he'll branch
Yeah.
off the Drake tree
Yeah.
type stuff.
I think he just knows what's popping. He knows
Yeah,
how to follow.
exactly.
Drake a funny ass
that
nigga
vibe.
too.
Why
Why he ain't got no feature with Tory?
At all.
It's a reason why.
They both from Toronto.
Nah,
Okay,
Tory
they
sent some
both
shots. Tory was sending shots at my nigga
At
earlier
one time,
in his
I
career.
believe so. Yeah.
They don't have a feature at all.
And
Drake
they-
ain't let that slide. He ain't let that
Think of-
slide.
think of the
Cause
time-
they
Same
be
reason they got a
kicking it.
feature with Sauce Walker.
They could.
They
You
be
can't
kicking
deny
it.
Sauce Walker talent, bro.
They be kicking it for sure.
Nah, think of this shit. Think of the time when Tory really got popping. It was during quarantine when he had the quarantine radio.
Quarantine.
And if the shit didn't happen with Megan the way it happened out,
That
he
could
probably
be-
would have
that
had some
could be
shit that was
something
gonna be
too.
rolling.
I ain't say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna step on that.
I'm not
part.
talking about
but yeah,
that.
But
I'm
yeah.
just we ain't gotta step on it, but I'm just saying if that didn't happen,
If that didn't happen, he
If
probably
that
would
didn't
have
happen,
shitload.
He got no features,
he
bro.
promoted himself better than anybody
That's
at
crazy.
the time.
And trust
And
me,
had
I've been
millions
waiting.
of people.
Cause I'm gonna tell you why I ain't got no features. Cause
There's no feature with
I
him,
was
bro.
trolling. I was like, Tory might wash my nigga. Like,
But-
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he gonna wash him.
And
Bro.
you saying it too? I
He
was joking.
He washing him, bro. He got too many different.
He gonna
flows.
watch him in what though?
Oh, really?
Like okay, so I'm saying because you know they do both. I'm saying like
I'm
let's
saying
be-
he gonna watch him on rap. Whether it might just be one
I'ma tell you
verse,
what's
it
gonna
might be
happen.
this one
I'ma
verse
tell
in
you
his
what's gonna
only
happen.
career, bro.
I'ma tell
But
you
he
what's
gonna
gonna
watch
happen.
him, bro.
If they ever get a feature, first of all, he's a calculated nigga.
So you say he gonna put his best foot forward?
Nah, he's waiting on. I think he know that we need that. We need that Tory and Drake. and I need them to
I
rap.
don't think it's gonna happen.
If it happens,
No R&B.
what's gonna
I
happen
want it
is
to though.
Tory's gonna watch Drake when we first listened to it, and we go listen to it years later and realize
That Drake had some underlying shit.
Drake
he was saying.
really. It's no difference to me then.
I can
Take over
somewhat
in Ether.
agree. 'Cause
Take
Drake,
over in Ether. When I listened to Ether when it came out, I'm like, he got my nigga the fuck out of
Drake
here.
just super
But at
petty,
34, Takeover is better than Ether.
Drake petty, bro. But if you listen to this last album Tory dropped, he had a whole song on there when he rapped like Drake, bro. Like it sounded like a fucking Drake song.
New Toronto it's literally a combination of all Drake's albums. No disrespect.
Yeah.
The flow
Because
is
Tory,
100%.
like, look, one of my kinfolks told me one of my favorite quotes. If you go copy a cat, make sure you copy the right cat. And he did that. That shit, what he's doing is I can't be mad at
He
him.
rap harder than Drake.
But from their region, Drake is the blueprint.
He
You
rap
said-
harder than Drake to me.
You think he rap harder than Drake?
Harder.
I didn't
like
say he rap
emphasis.
better. I said he rap harder, bro. Like he put his
When you
flows.
say
Like,
rap
harder, you gotta make it make
think
sense,
harder
though.
about what he got to say, bro. Like
See, that's
he
where
put
you
he put more emotion into what he
That's
got
where
to
you're
say.
going, because once you
Drake
break
just
that
be-
shit down, Drake got layers in his shit.
Yeah, he dope, bro. I'm not saying he not good at what he do because it's some shit I listen to from Drake and I'm like, oh, this nigga here really talking his shit. But you gotta sit
gonna
down
talk
and think
about
about it. Drake, Tory, it's somewhere surface level, but once you listen to it 3 or 4 times, you like, oh, he could have meant this. Oh, he could have
Tory
meant that.
hard. I'm not. That nigga hard.
Tory ain't got no
And
choice but to rap for about what he going through. Right?
We got to answer the question though. That's like we
deserves
giving all these
his
fucking flowers. Oh,
Tory
we gonna
deserves
answer
his
the
flowers.
question.
Ain't through no blue bonnets.
Shit, I mean, it's clear that I ain't
Give my
stop
boy
listening
his
to it.
flowers.
I ain't never gonna stop listening to it.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I heard
Now, I
like,
will say
Niggas
this.
unreal. I don't know what nobody got to say about it. That nigga's unreal.
If the nigga guilty, I might put a couple songs on pause.
Yeah, a couple.
You know, but
I might put that 80s rock album on pause.
yeah,
It's been on pause for me.
I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that
I
one.
only played it because people were saying it's so good, and I like it. I like the one of them songs off the
I
album.
think as a people, we should stop canceling people before the facts are proven.
I don't see why people don't understand that, bro.
Because you talking to a nigga who don't, and I mean this on my kids.
Same
You
thing,
can't
bro.
pay me to listen to R. Kelly. I don't listen to R. Kelly at all.
Oh God, I can't.
I do not listen to R. Kelly at all. Now, if
Them
somebody's
days
listening
over
to
with.
him,
I'm
and
not
I'm in
gonna
the car,
cut it
I can't police what you do. But my phone, there's no R. Kelly
None.
whatsoever.
Them days over
Like,
with.
so I do believe in not
Yeah,
supporting
that's
some people when they
Yeah, that's right.
when it's obvious, when they do
He
some
had his
shit that's
run.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's right.
So I'll probably delete the 80s rock album, you know.
Yeah,
New Toronto, I'm gonna take it for my favorite song.
trying to
but
see
nah.
what else I could.
But Tory cold, man. I ain't gonna sit
He
here.
had
and
3 in
hold-
2020. That was unreal.
It's easy to cancel some niggas. Like even my nigga Kodak Black. When Kodak Black was on his bullshit, like being disrespectful towards the black woman, saying little weird shit. I stopped fucking with him for a while because like I like Kodak Black music. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't need his music. Like I could live without it. You know, I could live without it. So it wasn't hard for me. But when you listen to some New Toronto and Daystar, I'm like, man, I gotta let this shit go, my nigga. Like,
Bro,
And the
like,
long
this
boy.
shit hard. Like,
And then I'm not even a big Kodak fan, but when he said that about Lauren, I was like, bro, you wildin', bro. Like,
yeah, he was on some weird shit, bro. But he came back and you know he kind of wrote his wrongs a little bit.
what did he say?
I don't even want to talk about
All
it.
right, I ain't gonna get it
I don't
controversial.
want to talk about
Kodak
it.
wild, man.
So hey, give me some. I want you, Greg, you specifically, put us on some sleeper rappers, like some new artists that we not familiar with.
I've been waiting on this.
Well, you know, my music more like chill vibe music.
Anybody,
shit
just
like
put us
that.
on, man.
It's a guy named Yeet, Y-E-A-T. Sounds stupid. It's a Mexican. He don't say the N-word, so I can jam him.
I know. I hope it ain't. My kids been listening to this nigga, bro.
His music, mid. His beats, they different.
My kids. I literally went home. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And my
Good
son.
TikTok clip music.
My son was listening to him, and I'm like, "Who is this?"
Where you
it's
from?
Somebody. I don't know where dude from. He a Mexican, so you know I ain't do too much research besides. He said the N word. Yeah, kind of like. He kind of like.
Oh, yeah, that's who he is?
Deeper voice.
He said the N-word?
Nah, I ain't heard it yet. I done played a lot of his fucking music, bro, which is crazy. Let's see, somebody new. They tried to put me on this dude. Oh no, it's a guy coming up right now named Mud Baby Rue. He got a song called Gun Class.
Where you from?
Maybe Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama.
I got an Alabama cat.
Alabama Heat, but hey, bro, was spitting that shit on some freestyle.
Big Yavo. You know who Big Yavo?
I like Big Yavo, except the majority. When I listen to him, I can't tell if I'm listening to a different song until I hear that do do do, whatever that Donkey Kong ass beat drop he got before he started rapping. I be like, oh, this is Big Yavo song.
He got some original sounds that go.
Yeah, he do though.
But he dope. He got a song called OVO.
Yeah,
that one. That shit fire.
Who is them? I think it was you. The new Houston wave. It's like 3 of them.
Maxo Cream is one for sure.
It's a Mexican dude. Remember the little Mexican dude?
Peso.
I think it's him.
Young Deji, but Young Deji has fallen. He fall off. He signed to Wiz Khalifa, and ever since he been signed to Wiz Khalifa, it's like he don't give a fuck about music.
See, I done seen that name, but I ain't played his music.
You ain't got no new guys?
Young Deji.
Kerr.
He said
Kerr is my guy.
Kerr is a
and I
artist.
was gonna let y'all cook.
He a Meek Mill artist.
I like Kerr.
He's unreal.
Oh, I like Vori. That's a Meek Mill artist too.
Vori is unbelievable.
Is he a rapper, singer?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro, because I literally just got put on bro, a couple months ago.
He kind of in the mix. He a singer more than
everything I heard from him, I liked.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I like him. Y'all talking about Meek Mill artist. He cool.
I ain't got a new artist. I'm in the crates. I'm listening to Drake still. So
the only person I got is a chick named Shay Noir. She on the 38 Special Trust Gang. That's like some East Coast stuff. Other than that, I don't really got nobody.
Did she just drop an album?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. The Money. Gotta put my bro on.
The Money hard.
Yeah.
The Money
He hard.
I seen him.
I tried to put him on. I ain't gonna lie. If it's real vibey, it's real. It's a vibe.
I ain't gonna lie. I drove
I ain't heard him.
Like Jaden
He
Smith
fire, bro.
music.
No.
I drove
The Money give you a lot of substance.
I don't know where I
to be so young.
But I listened to him. I like The Money. I'm not gonna say
he fire.
I like The Money. And it's crazy because you look at him being T.I.'s son.
It's not even close.
It's night and day, bro.
The album is called Skydive though. Like if you want some content, that's the album. But he fire, bro. Yeah,
I heard
super fire.
Yeah.
I think the chicks are like him all that.
I got a few more because when I listen to music, I listen to a lot of shit. So I got Mick Jenkins. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
I wouldn't consider him new though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I don't know if a lot of niggas even know of him.
Nah, they know Mick Jenkins. He hard though. He was
Lil
on the Fresh
Lil Double O. Lil Double O.
Well, on God, I just scrolled past, bro. Right here, I was like, oh, that's one.
Lil Double O is fire.
He got some heat.
He got niggas in this area just going crazy. But IDK, y'all know who IDK is?
I be saying that. That's the.
He sound kind of like Kanye, but he got a great lyrical flow to him. Like,
do you consider your guy new? Your guy St. John?
I don't think he knew.
I don't think he knew.
You don't think so? He kind of fell off too.
He extremely fell off. He's not on my list.
That's crazy.
Simba, we already talked about.
Simba hard. I like Simba.
Seti Hendrix.
Oh yeah, he got you.
Seti Hendrix. He's more of
new though.
He more of like one of your singing but not even singing, but like he like a real deep flow type rapper. And then Smino. Everybody knows Smino, but like
I like
Smino.
Smino.
Y'all listen to Drum?
Nah, that nigga not new.
Drum not new. He old.
I about to say it.
He changed his name, didn't he?
I'm just asking. Yeah, he changed it to I Am Shelly or whatever. Yeah. But he just changed it back to Drum because people wouldn't find it.
Because I Am Shelly is weird as fuck. That's why.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, but that's not good. That's
why Drake.
I think it was more.
That's why Drake took
because his name was kind of losing. It was losing.
That's why Drake took his shit, making bad. He made bad decisions. That was just. That don't even make sense.
He make bad decisions.
That was a really bad decision. I Am Shelly.
That's why Drake took his shit.
Oh, it's a dude named Lil Jeremy. He cool too.
He got a song with Future.
It's a nigga I like from Oklahoma though. It's a nigga I like from Oklahoma. He got a song I like. I'm finna find
Sweet Home, Oklahoma.
Nah,
Man,
I think he did. I think he from. I don't want to be wrong. He might be from Tulsa or something, but he dope. My cousin Tony put me on. He nice. He got a nice little. He actually was on tour with Kevin Gates.
Oh.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm
Y'all
looking
listen to
it
Kevin
up.
Gates?
Nope.
Nigga said that so fast.
Respect.
Fucking with the plug, dog. That's my own song I like.
You rock with Luke from Dreamville. Luke.
His name is.
Luke is nice.
Luke. His name is. I don't know. I'm not a game member. It's like Gang 51E June.
Let me see.
I can't say anything.
He dope though. I'm gonna put y'all on after the
Yeah, you gotta send that.
I can't give any opinions, but Kevin Gates, I'm good on.
I'm good on Kevin Gates too. I can't deal with a nigga that just be lying for no reason. For no reason
You know what I'm
at all.
saying? Cause how you start that car battery? Come
Like,
on. How you really do it, bro? Quit playing with us.
like it's cool to if you got a lie for a reason, but when you just waking up and just lying just cause
Like those ones too.
like unprovoked, bro, just lies for no reason. Like, between him and Game, bro, them niggas they get under my skin. Like
But I like the game though. That's the
rapper Game is
yeah.
crazy. Like that's the nigga we gonna talk about probably
Early
episode
2000s.
75 or something.
Please do say
'cause I don't like the nigga
75.
that much.
No
But
bad album.
I do gotta realize
You don't
that
think he got a bad album?
he don't have no bad album.
Game?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I hate to even say it. It's true. Like he don't have.
Never mind.
Everything he dropped is quality to some extent. Like every album.
The song he had, his last
You heard
album.
1992? You heard that album? Crazy.
That's the last one he
His
dropped.
last album wasn't bad either.
Yeah, that's cool.
Talk to Me Nice with Meek Mill. I know we keep bringing up Meek Mill like he ain't shit with.
Why you say that? It ain't cause he not like.
He's not.
Niggas hard.
He's
He is
hard.
hard.
So all right,
He's stupid. He say niggas hard.
verse of the year, man. Who had the best verse this year?
That was hard coming up with.
Wasn't for me.
I done took in so much.
John
music.
P.K.
Cole.
You could pick either one,
I ain't
That's a
mad
good
at
and
that.
I couldn't even decide listening to it. That song
That's
was
a good one.
That
I
shit
ain't
was
mad at
fire
that.
when it came out.
I ain't mad. Who you got, Greg?
You probably think it's gonna be a future verse, but it's not.
What's it gonna be?
Cause my boy don't be talking about shit. But he be jamming though. Nah, I'm gonna probably go with what was that damn song, bro? Heaven's EP out for that. It was the last Dreamville EP.
The one where he did
DJ.
Drake song.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, we took the Drake beat.
Oh nah, matter of fact, it might not. It might
Who
not.
though?
be that
Who-
well.
who-
It was J Cole.
J. Cole.
It was J Cole, bro.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Even though I kicked bro out, he still dope.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Which is crazy.
Yeah, it was that one because I was on that house.
Yeah,
like,
it was a video. He
bro.
dropped the video
I was
for it.
I know
like,
you're
bro,
talking about.
really
I know
going
you're talking
hard on Drake's. Like, I
trying to
listen
get
to
some
him more than
lyrics.
Drake's.
Yeah, that's hard. Who you got?
Hove. God did.
God did. Yeah, I feel like that was like the obvious answer. Like he did his thing. But you know what? I'm such a Hove guy. When it happened, like everybody, the internet went crazy. They're like, "Did you hear God did?" And I went and listened to it. Don't get me wrong.
You wasn't impressed as you usually
I'm like,
be.
that's Hove. That's what I expect. I don't expect nothing else.
That's why I wasn't impressed either, though.
Like, and that's how you know we getting older, because it was a lot of the younger guys, like the young, the youth
nigga,
was like
y'all
going
never heard
crazy.
this.
I'm like, y'all wasn't here around Black Album, Blueprint, Dynasty.
Yeah, but
Volume
some
1.
of them ignorant though. They say that nigga Hov needed 4 minutes to watch Wayne 16 bars. I'm like,
They shouldn't have been on the
I'm
song.
like, bro,
Let's just keep
what?
it. They shouldn't have really been on the song.
you think so?
But I ain't gonna lie, Wayne did go off. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard it, I'm like, if Hove topped this, we gotta talk about something, But he did his thing, but I just wasn't surprised. I'm like, it's Hove.
Maybe I ain't listening to it.
But verse of the year to me is easily Drake, Churchill's Down. Like,
That verse was hard.
I'm sorry.
You
that verse
funny,
was
bro,
I'm
because
sorry,
I was
bro.
riding earlier and I was like, I'm finna fuck him up. I'm gonna pick
That
Jack
verse- that
Harlow.
verse was hard.
That shit.
That boy say,
Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance. I just see the voice. He was rapping.
damn that.
He was rapping so hard. I was mad that Jack Harlow even did that.
Jack Harlow said, my granddad would have a heart attack if I put 100 grand.
So I'm not going. That made me so mad.
Heat. Heat.
That shit
Cause
was,
me, I'm pulling out the 100 bands, heart attack. Yeah,
that shit
come
was
on.
terrible, bro. Like, why would he say that?
Cause it was funny.
That's terrible, though.
That's
And then I feel like Drake gave you one of your best verses. Like, he gave you one of his better verses.
Yeah, everybody say
And
that.
you talking about pulling out 100 grand.
You wasted it, bro.
That's terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a wasted
something we can talk-
opportunity.
That's something we can talk about on another episode too, though.
I ain't gonna say nothing on that.
That little privilege they got.
You like it?
That
They
little
ain't, gotta,
privilege
like
they
that?
got.
they ain't gotta go too hard in the rap game. They just have to be slightly decent, and somebody
That's a
gonna play.
fact.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I like Jack Harlow.
When first of all, I was one of the first. I ain't gonna say first, but I was on Jack Harlow when he had like 1,000 followers. I used to
Yeah.
listen to him. I used to follow him on Twitter. I'm like, this like white kid dope,
Yeah.
I was a little faithful supporter. Then he got with drama, he blew up, and his first album was fire.
That's usually
His
how.
first
it be,
album
though.
was fire. Then he
last
kind of went pop, which I ain't mad at. Do your
That's
thing.
what you do.
But he not the same. He used to be dope.
But see, you was a fan before he went. And
Yeah,
blew
way
up.
before.
So that's how I
Way
be, bro.
before.
Because I was a fan
Way
of
before.
a bunch of artists before they blew up. Then they blew up, and it was like, this nigga not hungry no more. He not making the same music.
People were saying
not
his
at all.
flow getting dry, but I just think he's trying to get to his element of what he know he like to rap about. I think that's the biggest thing.
Or do you think just the crossover appeal is just too hard to go back sometimes?
I really think he just need to hone into what he can really rap about. I don't think he need to try to be mainstream anymore. I just think he need to just rap the way he like to fucking rap.
It's
Because he can really rap.
the checks you get over there just hit a little different, you know.
Yeah.
I get it, but
It's the Jay-Z line about Common, like we
he
always go back to that.
He can actually rap though, and I don't want him to be the next white rapper that we see as somebody that he ain't, but he really can be something really big.
One of them turn us into Logic.
I will say this:
Macklemore.
Eminem crippled the white rapper.
Not like
either.
that. I used to like him.
Eminem crippled the white rapper
You think so?
because you can't come out rapping like Eminem. You can't rap like him. You have to come in if you do decide to come in rapping.
He ain't
you gotta-
crippling for me, cause I don't.
Well, I'm
Not
talking
taking
about
away
the
from
standard.
It's like a list.
But yeah,
standard.
for sure.
Back
the
then,
standard
He
for
set
sure.
the bar high.
Who we
Yeah,
had?
because
set
they
the
not
bar
gonna
high.
talk.
Who do we have when we talk about white rappers?
I don't know. I'm
Who
not
we
even
had?
finna talk about.
Mac Miller.
It's
MGK.
they speckled around, bro.
Yellow
They all
Wolf.
make so much different music. Nobody
You know what I'm
make that
saying?
shit.
I can name them. I'm just saying who has really.
Jack Harlow is the
Spectacular.
only relevant one right now.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all might laugh at me, but I like Bubba Sparks, bro. Bubba Sparks was
Bubba
hard.
Sparks had his role.
He was
He
hard.
was what 04.
I'm surprised you ain't Mr. Backpack. You ain't go Action Bronson us. Action Bronson,
It's getting
hard.
ugly.
I like
He had
Action
a
Bronson. I like early Action Bronson though.
Action Bronson was dope.
My
He
brother
was-
loved him more.
Who
than
was
I
the
do.
kid?
He had a song with
Toby.
Mac Miller that was fire. I think it was like the Red Dot something.
That song was fire.
That song was unreal.
Yeah, that song was fire. I
You
know
giving me
That was his best album though, Mac
Yeah.
Miller's.
You giving me Lil Dicky vibe. You like Lil Dicky?
I like
Nah,
Lil
my
Dicky
brother
because
love
he
Lil
funny.
Dicky. But Lil Dicky is dope though.
I don't listen
He had a
to
song
Lil
with
Dicky.
Game that was fire.
I don't listen to him for serious
I'm not
bars.
listening to
I just
Lil
listen to this stupid ass story, whatever he gonna say.
He corny, but he got some catchy songs. I will say
You
that.
just gotta think of Lil Dicky as a cartoon character.
Yeah,
Not for
that's
real.
cool.
What about Paul Wall?
Paul Wall, hard to
Paul Wall, Southern
Quit playing.
legend. Southern
He's
legend.
substance.
Paul
definitely
Wall and King Cooper, when they used to make their little tapes, before I knew he was black. By the way, I didn't even know Paul Wall was black until I went to the mall one day in Houston. And everybody was running towards this white kid. And they're like, oh, that's Paul Wall. I'm like, who? That ain't the nigga on the mixtape that I've been listening to.
It's not
Like,
Paul
I'm like,
Wall,
that's
baby.
Paul Wall?
Oh,
I'm like, man, my childhood was ruined. I'm like, that's crazy, but not Paul
Yeah,
Wall.
you like white rappers.
But name, give me the Eminem
playing.
cripple, the white rapper. Like he's the standard is
I
too
think he
crazy.
set the
or-
bar so high that if you come in, you got to be super distinctive. That's number one. You can't come in rapping like him. Like that's why rappers like MGK and remember Yellow Wolf, they don't really get the respect they deserve.
What's it? Remember you?
They like you not doing it at this level, they don't do it at all. You feel me? So and then of course it's just they can't. It's hard. You gotta be like Macklemore, you know, in order to kind of.
I'm not gonna go that far.
What about Logic? I feel like he got a lane.
Well,
Logic tries so hard
First
to
of
be.
all, Logic is black.
Well,
He
he has.
mixed.
Yeah, he mixed.
Yeah.
Logic tried so hard to be a '90s rapper, and it didn't pan out for him. He tried so hard.
Can we, since we own this, because Logic did that whole, he stole Kendrick's whole Good Kid, Mad City thing for his album. But can we talk about, because Gibbs did it too. See, that's why Kendrick has done some things in hip hop that's not going anywhere. That the voicemail shit, like he was one of the first to kind of his era that kind of started that whole trend. I seen Gibbs do it on his last album. I think niggas gotta let it go though. They gotta let it
Find
go.
something new.
Like it's getting a little repetitive. Like
You feel like we get it a lot though? You feel that way?
we get it a lot. Like it's kind of annoying now.
What, the voicemail?
I don't see it that
don't see
much
it a
though.
lot.
Yeah.
Gibbs did it. Logic did it on his entire
I didn't
album.
listen to Logic.
Westside did it on his album. You
Joyner
hear
did
a
it,
lot.
didn't he?
Joyner did it
Yeah.
on it. It happens a lot.
King did it on one of his albums too.
It's just
I
it's
expected
a little
King.
annoying.
Oh, he had the Kevin Hart shit.
So I'm saying I didn't listen to rap or what? Like what's going on?
Die for my bitch. That one had a couple of.
And do happen a lot there.
But that one was more like
It happened.
It fit the role.
But
that
it
was
happened.
It was gonna happen.
That feel, but for me, some of the voicemails be serving their purpose.
They
Some
do,
of them
but
just
I'm
be
just
like,
saying, the origin,
big
the-
ups
Betty
to the
Keeps
artist.
Kendrick just did it to
Maybe
like
she's
he
looking
set
for
the
a
standard
girl.
for it
he
though.
set the standard. Like I was
That's
looking
why I
for the next
chose Good
voicemail.
Kid over
Like
Forrest Hill, bro. Cause them voicemails and the voicemails and the skits on Good Kid tied it all together for me. It made me feel like I'm riding the car with these niggas. We finna go do this
yeah.
shit.
I ain't going that far.
That's how far I'm going.
Speaking of that,
So, anyways, before we get to the last question, because it's the topic we got to cover, because you said Good Kid, Mad City. So, Good Kid, Mad City versus Forrest Hills Drive.
Good kid, bro. I'm going.
Good Kid.
Man, y'all niggas be saying that shit too fast.
Good Kid. And I'm ready.
What you got?
I got Forrest Hills Drive.
We already knew that though. We knew that.
I got Forrest
We
Hills
knew that
Drive.
though. But defend it though.
Okay, Forrest Hills Drive. It started off crazy. January 28th.
I don't care about the date. Keep going.
My
Straight
nigga
up.
birthday. My nigga birthday. The album, it was just a great album, bro. Like, it was, you seen the growth in J. Cole. Saint Tropez, he got super melodic. What's my song? Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
No role models.
No role models.
I'm gonna need
bro.
you to know the song since you're defending the album. We a hip hop panel or what?
No role
Like,
models.
what we doing?
Hold on, let me get in my bag, because y'all being real
And I did.
disrespectful.
What we doing?
Y'all being real disrespectful, man. I'm sorry. I got
The ratings didn't say that though. And we're not. I don't even want to talk for us. I want to talk for the people in the world.
Okay. Wet Dreams was fire. It was crazy on the radio. Didn't Bryson Tiller have that same kind of production, that same beat, I think?
Probably.
I believe so. His was better, by the way. A Tale of Two Cities, bro.
That was fire.
That was
He gave us two different
crazy.
perspectives in that song.
No role models. We
Fire.
said that hello. You know, apparently I like the message of the album. Fuck love, spread money. That was the whole message that he was presenting. Love Yours. Apparently, what we doing?
We can't skip
Fire.
over Love Yours though, like, and everything that song represent.
That song was fire. I'm just saying, to me, I think it was a better album because it just had way more to offer. Get Off My Dick was crazy, bro.
That song was fire, and not for nothing, no Firing Squad. I like, cause we were just talking about white rappers. I like what he did with the whole the situation, how white rappers kind of like snatching the game while we just looking like standing idle, and they just
Like, why did Back When White get album of the year?
Exactly.
When that was Good Kid, Mad City, right? Or was it? It was probably To Pimp, but it was one of those albums.
it was
He
one
stole it from
of those.
Kendrick, though.
Yeah.
He stole it from Kendrick though.
That's that privilege.
Like,
man.
that don't make no sense, bro.
I see the niggas arguing over who gonna snatch the crown. Look around, my nigga. White people have snatched the sound. Like, it went perfect with the time.
I got
like,
Forrest Hills Drive, 2014 Forrest Hills Drive. I'm sorry, you know, my nigga.
Good Kid, Mad City. I feel like
Let's talk about the songs. Come on, let's talk about the songs.
Good Kid, Mad City. All right, I could just break down a few songs that I like personally, like the Art of Peer Pressure, for instance. We all went through that. You chilling by yourself, but when you with your homies, that manipulation kind of influence you to do any and everything just because you with the homies. Like Black Boy Fly. And two of the first verses he was talking about, like Aaron Aflalo, who went on to be an NBA player, how he was jealous of him.
Yeah.
How he was in class studying, how the teachers had his back. He was scoring 30 in like a big meaningful game. He was just watching on the bench. He was just saying pretty much in the second verse how the game was an up and coming rapper. He was just standing idle like, dang, am I gonna pop one day? It was a whole bunch of influence as far as that go that contributed. I felt his success now. That shit hard. That shit hard. Shireen, aka Master Splinter's daughter.
Cool,
how he was going through the whole
like,
summer just to hit something.
Yeah.
Like that's
You can't
crazy.
relate?
Poetic Justice was trash.
Poetic Justice was trash. What we doing?
Poetic Justice was mid
Poetic-
as fuck. That was mid as fuck.
We not doing
Let's
that.
be honest. It's the sample. The sample
Compared
made the
to
song.
what?
Is it all?
The sample made the song.
Money Trees.
Swimming Pool's terrible.
I don't like swimming.
come
I don't like
on.
swimming pools.
Come
I'm not
on,
a big
Swimming
fan
Pools
of
is
it.
terrible.
Money Trees was fire. Good
Money
Kid
Money
was
Trees
fire.
is probably the
Freestyle.
best song on the
Mad
album.
City was fire, and he threw MC8 on there. That album don't have too many features. He threw one of the hardest artists in the '90s in the West Coast on that album.
All right.
MC8.
I love the specifics.
I'm
was
gonna give you the
very,
specifics.
very
I'm prepared.
specific.
Like what you mean?
Yeah,
was
next
very-
time,
I'm gonna
I
have to.
heard
Because you said
gotta-
one of the
freestyle.
hardest, and then you said in the 90s, and then you said of the West. I'm glad
Facts.
you did
What
that.
you mean?
I'm very
What you
glad
mean
you
is
did
me?
that. Okay, now I can't. Money Trees is like
Fire.
bro. That's crazy.
J Rock watched him, but whatever though.
That's a fact. He watched my nigga on that song. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. The message on the album was dope. I think the message was more relatable to me on this album, even though I'm picking Forrest Hills
That's why I
Drive
chose it.
because I was in a different time when I listen to Forrest Hills Drive, bro. It just take me back to a specific time. When Good Kid, Mad City dropped, it was amazing, but it was also my first introduction to Kendrick.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. I had to go back and listen to Section 80.
You skipped over Backseat Freestyle. What we doing? It was cool. It was amazing. What you mean?
Actually, freestyle.
I actually like Sing About Me.
I like that one.
I
Too.
like Sing About Me, bro.
I like that
I
song
like that
too.
one too because he's
Okay, so let's do
The
this.
recipe fire.
Let's do
Compton was
this.
fire.
Let's do this. What songs are y'all not good with on Good Kid, Mad City? I'm gonna tell y'all my 3. I'm good on Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
What?
That's me
we're
personally.
not doing it.
That's
We're
me
not doing
personally.
that.
I'm
That's
good.
gotta
I'm
stay.
good.
Personal
on,
decisions suck.
I'm good on. So okay, do the deluxe even matter?
That's the one they got though.
That's the one with
Yeah.
Compton and the recipe.
Nah, they on the regular joint.
Oh, they are? Okay. I'm good on Swimming Pools, bro. I'm sorry. I'm good on, and I'm good on Poetic Justice. So that's my 3. What y'all? How y'all feel?
Swimming pools, real.
So you good on Real?
Real is it.
I'm good on real.
So that's 4. I don't think it's a song on J. Cole's album that I'm not good with. I think this shit is amazing. All this is everything classic. Everything on here is great. Wet Dreams, Adolescent, The Tale of Two Cities, Fire Squad, Saint Tropez, Get Off My Dick. This shit
So let's
is
be honest with me.
fire.
So today you still jamming Wet Dreams. You still listen to Wet Dreams today. No, I'm just saying. You still listening to Wet Dreams today, though.
Wow.
In 2014,
Okay,
that
I
was the
think
best
I
I
would
ever
just-
heard. But right now,
Okay, I
it's
think
getting
I would.
Why
skilled.
would a rating so low on the J. Cole album?
I don't know. I really rate by who though?
All the top rated reviews.
I don't know. I really don't know because this is literally his best album.
2 stars.
So this is his best album.
Not according to the ratings.
I'm trying to figure out this is his
Good
best
Kid,
album.
Good Kid had 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
9 out of 10,
that's a classic
9
though.
out of 10.
classic.
But
Good Kid
this,
got
but
better.
we calling this a classic. And the rating show 6.9 out of 10, 6.8 out of 10, 6.7. What was missing that we not seeing 3 out of the 4? And we all love hip hop. Like what made this to where people didn't really feel it the way we feel it?
With the
I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
2014.
I don't think it was a
2014.
full hip hop album. I think it was just like a great album because he took a lot of different chances with like Saint Tropez, with Love Yours, with apparently like he was doing a lot of singing and shit.
I
So
think he
the
found his
hip-hop-
pocket.
The hip hop purists were always. It was super rappy. He was rapping his ass off on Good Kid, Mad City. So that's why I'm asking who ranked it because if it was a hip hop blog or you know.
I compared them from 2 of the same ones.
Yeah, I'm saying that they probably looked at that more as a greater hip hop album, but I think this is just a great album.
You had a good compliment on Good Kid, Mad City. I don't know how everybody gonna feel about it, but I think it was you that said that's the West Coast version of Illmatic.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was. I feel like it was.
Good
though.
Kid, Mad City. I want to be clear. That album, first of all, you can put that album up against all the great albums in hip hop. I just like Forest Hills Drive better, and I'm not even gonna say it's better than Good Kid, Mad City. I just prefer Forest Hills Drive.
Is it coming from a biased place?
Definitely biased. Definitely biased.
It's
It's most definitely biased. But Good Kid, Mad City is a crazy album. Like those 3 songs, you take those 3 songs off, and it's still keep them on. It's still a great album,
Classic.
without question.
I think 2014 is a classic though.
It's super classic.
I feel like if you're not a Cole fan, this has to be the album that gets you to jump on board. If not, and then I don't know what he got to do.
Without question.
That's crazy. This wasn't the album that jumped me on board though.
It wasn't. What was?
It's gonna blow your mind.
For All Your Eyes Only. And that's the one everybody down on for some reason.
I ain't gonna lie. That when we talk about Cole, I try to keep that one on the secret. I don't want to talk about that one. That one ain't.
But to me, it wasn't even as a collection. It was like the select songs. Like, damn, who is this?
That's called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Nah, that's Cole Untitled.
I got on
Kendrick
Cole.
Untitled.
Educated. That's how I got on
Like
Cole.
that album and the message was cool, but I'm good, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Niggas gotta, like we said, we was having a conversation the other day. We was talking about some personal shit. I'm like, this is the type of shit that could be discussed on the pod. And he was like, nah, some shit personal. Everything ain't gotta be recorded. That's how I feel about the album. Everything ain't gotta be recorded, my nigga. Like, I understand you was trying to, you know, send a message, but just keep that one on the tuck, bro. Or just send it to your homies. You know, keep it within the group chat. Like,
But that last song, he had to give it to us though. 4 Yards Only.
yeah, it was
We
long.
needed that.
Who is we? I didn't need that, bro.
You need that last song on the album?
I
That
didn't
song
need
was
it.
crazy.
I didn't need it.
You wildin'.
I like Neighbors.
Neighbors was fire.
Songs.
What's the Put a Finger in the Sky if you want? Which one is that? We needed that.
That's the song.
Who
Don't
was
get
the, who
mixed up.
sampled that?
That was the Bryson Tiller song I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
That was the Bryson Tiller
That's the
joint.
song
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's the
about.
Bryson Tiller
I
joint.
got it
Deja
mixed up
Vu.
with
Matter of
Wet
fact,
Dreams.
Immortal.
He was rapping, bro. It's cold. Like, what you want me to say?
For y'all songs, it really,
Nah.
really is.
Rapping, huh?
It's really.
Hey.
If you think,
Hey, so who got the song of the year? We in 2022. Who got song of the year?
That's tough.
See, my choice ain't even a rappy song, but to me, it's the song of the year.
what is it?
Like when we think about 2022, I'm gonna always think about Drake and Future. Wait for you. I'm sorry. That's my song of the year.
Yeah, that's in the running. Too Sexy probably in the running too.
Shit.
If he don't drop nothing after that Forever 21 ass album, they gonna
Jimmy
keep
Cooks
playing
is-
Way Too Sexy, bro. Jimmy Cooks.
Jimmy Cooks is
But I
hard,
don't
though.
think it's getting more play than Way Too Sexy was at the time.
What you got, Mr. Backpack? You about to give us some Griselda?
Probably go Diet Coke, Pusha T. I love that song. Man.
He said, I love
that
that
song.
song.
I love that
I
song.
had it in
I'm gonna go play it now that you said Diet
I
Coke.
like that joint.
Oh, matter of fact, I played that one. That's one of the Pusha T.
I got a Kodak track, man.
Give it to us.
Midas Touch.
Mighty Touch is
That
hard.
song was.
Mighty Touch is hard.
That nigga talked about some struggle. Just Kodak a weird motherfucker, bro.
That nigga talented though.
But that's one of them songs you go like, damn, like if you didn't listen to Kodak for one song, listen to that song, it'll change your perspective.
What song was it?
Midas Touch. It was off his
Midas
last
Touch.
album.
Okay. Oh, I got that on my phone. I got Diet Coke on there.
And then I also had Johnny P. Caddy.
Oh yeah.
That song is unreal, man. I'm telling you.
Piano Love by Conway up there too for me. That joint for
Conway.
too.
Is that the one? Nah, that ain't the one we was on. We was going crazy. That ain't the one.
No, I think that was like
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is the Cash Box, guys. We go ask the panel a few questions, answer them how y'all please. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let everybody ask one specific question.
I'll make this fucking question.
I'm gonna go first though.
Can I get another card?
Just another quote behind that one, man.
Nah.
Do you think female rap has gotten better or worse? Worse.
In what way? Lyrically?
Worse
or-
for me.
Because I can still find bright spots even in like the decline though. Like,
Worse for me because I feel like the main source of female rap is like it's this one particular genre that's like overtaking all of it. You know, like it's just dominant, which y'all know the type of music I'm talking about. So I say worse.
I feel like your answer is more in like the grand scheme of things. I can agree with that, but so
Worse.
probably yeah.
Like I missed the Unity wise, the Queen when they was dropping that knowledge when they was dope as hell. They was that shit fire. This shit now, I'm good on it.
I think they nowadays got the ability to do more, but they just
The creativity just not
there. You go. It's no creativity.
So I say the ability to do more. What make you say that?
Because you, as a woman in music now, you got so many ways you can go. When they first started, it was like either you gonna be the sex symbol chick or you gonna be the revolutionary chick. Now you can be the boss chick. You can be the chick with.
Yes.
You can be the chick with niggas. You can be the chick
They got
tricking
more.
niggas.
They got
You can
more.
be the chick.
They got more power basically because you can't really police women. Like if you try to tell a woman what she can't do, that's frowned upon.
That's dead.
Which is okay. I'm not knocking it. I think that's how it
Okay,
should
it's
be.
lit. Yeah.
But I feel like they took that and ran with it in another way instead of still being creative. It's like they more so.
Cause at first it seemed like what they rapping about now. If you would have rapped about it back then, as vulgarly as they doing it now, it'd have been a big shock factor.
Oh,
and I
for
think
sure. So
everybody
they
trying
be
to go
getting
out for
treated
shock
like
factors.
So like
NWA or what was my guy Luke? Yeah, they'd have been canceled. They
so
would've
like why Rhapsody can't be like Cardi or Megan Thee Stallion type stuff.
And
right
that's
now.
the whole cause the demographic of women that's actually putting these streams out behind these women don't want to hear that shit, which is sad. And that's crazy that you say that because most people who bring up Rhapsody, Tierra Whack, women like that, it be dudes.
It's beautiful music.
It's
If
good
you really think about it,
appreciate
it's beautiful music. Yeah.
Music is not appreciated as it was before. We talk about Lauren, we talk about Missy. Those artists were appreciated. They may not have gotten as much recognition as the male artists as they do now, but it wasn't appreciated as much as we like music now.
Yep.
Female artists are getting appreciated for a few things. It may be catchy or it's something or how they look. But at the end of the day, that's all it is. Like we appreciated music so much more back in the 2000s, the 90s. We ain't going further than that. But now it's just like, Oh, what she look like? Oh, that's why. Oh, she ain't really. Cardi B, and mind to say this, I don't want to put no knock on Cardi. Cardi makes good music, but it's not her music though.
What music is it?
It's Parsons.
That's just funny every time you say it, bro.
If we want to talk about top artists right now, they get their flower, like they get
That's
recognition.
crazy.
The top ones.
I can't wait to see this on TikTok. I
That's
can't wait to see this on
crazy.
TikTok.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you
like
go
it.
first with your question, Greg. Ask your cash box question.
Do we care about the Migos without Offset?
I don't.
I hardly cared about the Migos without Offset.
My son is having a blast right
For
now. I would love for somebody
for the
to
last few years, though.
They gave me Avalanche. I love this. I ain't gonna lie.
Which one is
I
that?
need
That's the
all
one
three
with
of them.
the,
That's with the Papa
with the
was a
ro-
Rolling Stone sample. That was crazy.
That was
That was
I'm not gonna
crazy.
care.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to them like that. I'm not the one, but
They did
that
that shit
song,
on
I
there.
forever love them for that song. Like, it was fire. I need all three of
The
them.
video is fire too.
I'm gonna need a little more than this last album without Offset before I make my choice. But it was a good album without him. I played it. It was good, bro.
Yeah.
It was a good album without Offset. Or we can wait till Offset come out with some extra solo besides when they all did their solo stint. But what he come out with after this,
We can see for real.
yeah, we
like
can see.
To me, to me, it's more about the ad libs for me. Like they ad lib kings. Like if you can get some good ad libs here and there, I'm good. Like they pretty much sound the same.
But it's like the biggest success we've ever seen was all three of them together. So,
For sure.
so it's
Offset
like,
verse on Bad and Bougie. It's crazy. It's crazy. One of the better Migos verses. I think they need each other. I'm sorry.
Versace.
I do too. Versace.
I think they need each other. Go ahead and hit us with your question, man.
Ringtone era versus crunk music era.
Crunk music was probably one of my favorite eras.
I had a lot
Lil
of
Jon,
ringtones though.
Yin Yang Twins.
We used to have
Bone
ringtone
Crusher.
battles.
I
That's
had
the
a
thing.
lot. I had
Like,
a lot of ringtones.
I'm probably gonna take the ringtone
I
era.
also done whooped a
I'm
lot
not
of
a
people
dancing
to
ass
John
nigga. And
music.
ringtone era is the dancing era. Like niggas was dancing too much for me. Like that's why I hated the club scene. Like it was too much.
I had back pay ringtone.
Niggas took over
I
the
was-
dance
He said,
I
I
wouldn't.
had ringtones. I was 100% a dancing ass nigga. Coming from Fort Worth, Texas, I was 100% a dancing ass nigga. But that crunk juice music,
I feel like
That was
ringtone
better
era.
than ringtone
Do you
era.
realize the dance floor? It was more niggas on the dance floor than women. Like
That's,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
it
That's
was wild.
disgusting.
It was a wild time, and I did not like it. I was not cool with it. So
I ain't mind, cause we in Texas
But hey,
we
do your
jammed the
thing.
slow. We jammed the slow. We did slow dance music.
now
so
me,
that's
I do
what
the
fit
South
in.
side. I was a South side nigga. I do the South side.
I can
you know,
dig
that
it.
Them with
was
the two
it, you know.
steps.
Yeah,
so
that wasn't- it wasn't
I
too
wasn't
much.
Dougie in and all. That wasn't
I'm a
me.
Dougie, but I ain't gonna Dougie too hard.
Something light real quick.
Yeah, I can't be out there musty. I'm still trying to talk to the hoes,
Facts.
dudes. But
So I got
crunk music.
I
got
say
the
crunk
ringtones
music.
deep.
I seen niggas. I seen the best fight. I seen niggas get their ass cleaned up back.
Well,
When
what?
Lil Jon was that nigga,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, it was different.
Well, what?
Niggas was getting
busters.
cleaned up.
I ain't go to parties then. I ain't go, I ain't go
Oh,
to
I'm
parties.
going to the party.
I
Let's
didn't-
do that.
When you heard Lil
Nah.
Jon yelling on the song, you knew somebody finna get their ass.
Keep an eye over your
a lot
shoulder.
of fights that happened, and when I was in the club, was a crunk song. It was Buck If You Buck. It was Head Busters. It
Lil
was
Jon is responsible for a lot of niggas going to the hospital.
Yo,
That's a
Nuck
fact.
if you buck, bro. If you can't fight, just step outside.
just go
bro.
get to the wild.
Go
When Buck If You Buck
outside,
came out,
bro.
you saw who was ready. You saw
Yeah,
who was
just
ready.
just go outside.
You seen all them big ass t-shirts come out of nowhere. You
Up in my
make your
white
way
tee.
away from them.
Exactly.
I think Lil Jon should be studied for a lot of the criminal activity that he kind of
I'm not
provides.
gonna put it on my boy.
Cause he had songs where he was talking about throw up your set, your gang, like what hood you're from. He was really encouraging some bullshit. I'm not gonna
Why
lie.
he ain't been caught up in
But
the
it
Rico
was
yet?
so fire. That's
Who
crazy.
was on Cliff? That's my hood.
Well, they was on to something out
Tell
here.
you, man, it all came.
I like crunk music. And then Lil Jon did something that was so amazing to me. He did one of my favorite things. He went and got one of them niggas who was rapping his ass off and put him on a South beat. Jada Kiss knocking heads off.
Oh,
That
bro,
was
what?
gold.
They
When he
put a
did that,
hard-ass verse
I'm
out,
like,
bro.
all right, Lil Jon, you
He
get
different.
it.
Yeah, he
You
different.
get it. You get it, my nigga.
Lil Jon put
Lil
on
Jon.
Mr. Worldwide, bro. Pitbull.
I'm good on that one though.
I'm good on it too. I just know that he did it.
Lil Jon got that. He got that DJ in him. He always had that DJ in him. So like, he really wasn't really caring about the music. He wants something that's gonna get you lit. He knows how to get. He turned down for
That's a
what
good-
that
that's
he
a good
all
take.
about turn up.
That's a
He all
good take.
about
Because if
turn
you
up.
listen to his music, he was definitely catering to like the crowd. Like he was
Definitely
making
wasn't
music
too much
for
of
the
a
party
rapper.
scene, the club scene.
He cooked. Who did he have in the verses? He T-Pain.
He didn't cook T-Pain. I'm sorry.
He cooked T-Pain.
He didn't cook T-Pain. I'm sorry.
And I fuck with T.
He did not cook T-Pain.
I don't think that was the right verses though.
It wasn't, but he didn't cook him though. He was doing his thing, but he didn't cook him.
T-Pain even said, "Damn, I don't know what to do on this one." Damn,
and then he dropped some shit that was fire though.
He did.
Come on.
We good on verses though, right? We good.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want
to hear nothing.
It was only
cool
when we was in the house. When we
Yeah.
was stuck in the house.
Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside now.
We
Yeah.
outside. Verses.
The ones that are bad.
If they branch out and start doing versus tour, where they bringing the artists and doing them, I'm going though.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
if I can watch them two live in the crowd, I'm doing it.
I'm gonna tell you when I kind of fell off on the verses. When it got toxic. When niggas was playing that music and they was talking shit to each other and shit. And you know I'm a toxic nigga. But it just got weird. I just want to hear the song, bro.
Yeah,
like you got R&B artists beefing and shit on stage.
Yeah, who did Omarion do his? What was it?
Mario.
That's when
Mario cooked that man.
Washed his ass.
I'm good. But let me ask y'all this before we go on. What's y'all favorite verses? Even though we tired of it.
My favorite verse is though Marion and Mario.
What was the funniest one though?
Oh shit.
Wait.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, it might have been that one. Cause then they had
Soulja
Ray
Boy
J on there too.
Who Soulja Boy to go against? Bow Wow, right? Yeah.
My favorite was Dipset versus the
I was about to
Law.
say, y'all know.
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss, he made it known worldwide.
Jadakiss had two verses, if y'all know that, right?
Yeah, with Fabulous.
He had one with Fabulous.
Oh,
That one though was gold.
He probably the greatest verse.
He texted me the next day a paragraph on Jadakiss top 5.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Nobody
That nigga was not
top.
top 5 for like 7 years. He did that
But
verse.
he was that night though.
That nigga's a performer.
He did that verse,
He's a
bro.
performer, dog.
That nigga crept up. He came back.
He
to
made-
that.
and I'm
Ice
a
was
big-
heavy on
I'm a
stage
big
with the
fan.
Timbs on.
He set Cameron down. He set Jewels down. He set everybody
By himself.
By himself.
That's
He
crazy.
ain't nobody else.
It was Dipset versus Jadakiss.
He put niggas in their place.
That nigga was two at home.
Where was Styles being Chic Lucha?
No,
it was just
good
one.
it was just Jada.
Gucci and Jeezy one was good too.
Who?
Gucci and
I'm
Jeezy.
good. Go on and ask
That
He
was-
said I'm good.
Go on and ask
It wasn't
that
not
question,
what they
though.
wanted to be though.
Man, we can end it right here. Do you think Cardi can top her last album?
I don't really give a whatever.
I'm
I'm a shot answer. I don't really care.
Hey, I'm
I ain't
be
gonna
honest
hold.
with y'all. As a fan of music, Cardi's Invasion of Privacy album is one of the best albums I've heard from a female. I'm not even gonna reduce it to from a female. That's one of the best albums I've heard.
I can
Invasion of
100% agree
Privacy
too.
was crazy.
But I feel like I'm gonna let them answer, but we gotta get into a deeper conversation about her though. Like
What we doing?
I asked it, but like really, like what's the hold up?
Partisan.
I don't work for her team. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why hasn't I know did she have a
You
baby
gotta
in between?
realize,
I want to give her a credit like the in between time.
I think you gotta, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That album really was a masterpiece, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to try to mimic that or even give you something close to it. She's not rushing. She's giving you singles, and she like shit. If I can try to recreate what I did, then I'm gonna do it. But it's hard, bro.
I could sit back and act nonchalant about it, but like the actuality of it is like that album. That was a moment in time. Like that was a big hip hop moment for her.
Bodak Yellow was.
You couldn't drive 5 minutes without hearing that song.
Right.
I felt like it was on the country station at some point. it was
Country
everywhere.
station.
Like, for real.
Maybe she just waiting on her little time, cause the way I look, cause I listen to a lot of them girls rap, but the way I look at it, all the girls trying to drop their best shit, and they trying right there. Everybody just competing with each other. Maybe she want to drop hers, but she ain't got to compete with nobody. Everybody just waiting on her shit to drop, and boom, she gonna drop that hoe perfectly.
Nobody has the greatest rapper under them like Cardi.
He ain't the greatest rapper, but the nigga pen crazy.
For her,
Party.
for her,
Yeah.
for sure.
He
Partisan
definitely-
is
Partisan
a person.
Fontaine? That's her ghostwriter.
100%.
One of them for sure. I'm sorry.
One of what?
Who's like-
3, 4.
Go listen. What was his last album? Was it?
And I ain't even mad at it. I'm sorry. I mean, call me misogynistic or whatever, but I feel like sometimes some women need a nigga to kind of pin their shit a little bit. I do.
And
I'm
that's
sorry.
cool.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
At
I
least-
don't view it the same way.
At least to appeal to the masses, bro. Like you want to catch the man ear too.
Now,
yeah.
it's some women who just like, I'm
Some
good.
of 'em,
the
hey,
rap
thanks.
shit.
Some
Yeah, I can't give her that pass though because
They said Biggie was pinning a lot of Lil' Kim shit. You got real fucking
I'm about to see what else she was finna say.
real fucking quiet.
But I knew that though. I'm not saying
You cool with that,
I'm not
though.
saying she get a pass either
I think
though.
Ho was pinning a lot of Foxy shit.
The rules still apply though. This is hip hop. If Lauren pin her own, if Rhapsody, Shay Noir, like if they pin their own, like that's what it is.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I see it.
But I get what you're saying though. But they just in the wrong genre for this though. Like I'm a purist, the rules gonna have to apply.
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I can't be mad.
And it's not coming from a place saying that I believe that women can though. They can write their material.
But I think when you're trying to reach a certain level, because when we think about the greatest MCs ever, it's gonna always go back to a man. I'm sorry, it's just the reality, you know. I think when they're trying to reach that specific plateau, some of them need a little bit of assistance.
So you're saying like the pen run out of juice at certain times?
Yeah, I feel like it's a level where they probably get to like 4, and they're like, I got to get to 5. I'm gonna need to get a male's perspective.
I don't want to push it so much on just the pen because she does have a great sound that people enjoy listening to. Because the one thing that I listen to when I listen to an artist is, are they catchy or is their voice appealing for me to even want to listen to it first? Because you can have some dope ass bars. I don't want to listen to nothing you fucking say. Cardi actually got a dope voice.
But her personality is though, like she jump off the screen for everybody. Like it's hard not to like Cardi B though. Like.
Yeah. Now to the women who probably go see this and get offended because we saying that you need a nigga, we're not saying that. Shout out to the women who not using niggas, who's doing it all by themselves. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are great. And so are the women who are getting a little help. I'm just saying. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I honestly don't. Now, if I find out one of my favorite rappers is getting their shit pinned, I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
It's happening.
It was one particular album they collaborated. We're not doing that. We're not even gonna talk about it. It's not the same. All right, my next question is: is the baby blackballed, or is his music just fucking trash now?
I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want
Did his flow catch up to him?
What's the next question?
Because I want to go there, but we gotta answer it.
So we all agree that his shit just trash now.
I think he blackballed.
He's done.
You think he blackballed?
Not necessarily blackballed, but I feel like it's like a movement against him to a certain degree.
Because his music is not good.
He don't got
anymore.
enough growth.
First of all, his music was never good, but he did have a time where he was hot, he was popping.
He had a
took
time when
advantage of that.
But he had like a good 2-year run. Like he was invincible. Yeah.
He was doing his thing. He was definitely doing his thing. Everything he touched was kind of doing something. I think his flow caught up to him. You know, we got tired of the repetitive ass flow that we knew was coming. Like,
Yep, he just couldn't keep up with the rap.
Yeah, so
he couldn't keep up. Everybody else switched it up.
So are we witnessing the decline of the baby? Like that's where we at.
Oh, I think
1,000,000%.
I think it already
It
happened.
happened last year, 2 years ago.
Did he make enough?
That's a good.
Talking about making
question.
enough money?
I hope so, cause it's looking a little.
I think right now he more so trying to get our eyes with what's going on with him in his personal life, like
Which I don't
beating up
care
his
about.
bodyguards. I don't care about all that. Makes him give music.
He always
His
been
last album's
controversial
trash.
though.
His
He always
last
been
album's
controversial.
trash.
All of them trash to me.
So before we move
And I can
on,
fight. That's the thing. I'm gonna say
He's
some shit
still-
on here that's gonna make
he
y'all
said I can
mad.
fight.
he can't do
But
nothing.
I'm good with the shit. I'm good. I'm
he
still
good.
trying to know that.
He can't do nothing.
Think about it. He tried.
I'm just saying.
This goes back to my argument. Who was the biggest artist popping in like the kids era? It's NBA YoungBoy. He made an album with NBA YoungBoy. I didn't care to listen to any verse.
He did make an album with NBA YoungBoy.
And that should have helped him out of whatever.
Matter
He
of
did
fact,
right there.
what was his sales on his new joint?
Trash.
Nothing to look.
He
up.
didn't do 20,000 right.
Bro couldn't
Hey,
even
let's
sell
talk about
500
that
tickets
though.
for that last
That's
show.
crazy. I just seen like
Was.
the projections of everybody that dropped in the last week or so, and they all peak at like the highest is like 40,000, 30,000. I'm talking
Crazy,
about.
right?
That's crazy to me, bro.
That don't even sound right.
Remember when niggas was coming out first week?
600,
600K,
800,000.
That's
We're not in
crazy.
that era no more. What did Kendrick do? Did he even do like?
I'm sure he did well above that, but it wasn't record breaking. We don't even know. So
He could have did like what 100. I want to be accurate though. I feel like 100 is like hot today.
Look what
Like,
Kendrick did his first week. Mr. Morale, please. And while you doing that, I'm gonna ask this next question. So, who is the best feature artist of all time?
Feature.
on the spot.
Niggas finna.
I like them because them questions we ain't had no time to think about. Best feature artist.
16,000. That's
I mean, it's right there.
You can't go wrong with Drake, bro. I'm just being honest.
You can't go wrong with Wayne.
Can't go wrong with Wayne.
2
Can't
Chainz
go
hit a
wrong.
run. We talked about that.
Yeah, 2 Chainz.
2
is a good
Chainz.
feature.
I won't say all time though, but I think the obvious answer would be. I think it's Wayne, bro.
I ain't gonna cap.
Wayne, the reason we even posing this question, because you gotta think about it. We had the remix era where Diddy was the king of that shit. He was remixing everything. Then Jermaine Dupri tried it. Then when Wayne went on his
if you
feature
think about
run,
it
because
like
wasn't
that.
nobody featuring
might-
like Wayne.
I got somebody I want to throw in there. 3 Stacks. I feel like a 3 Stacks verse is the verse that like it's hard to get, but you got to be on a certain level to get it. But when you get it, it's just like
his Donda verse.
Okay, 3 Stacks and Wayne, I would go quality over quantity, and I would edge 3 Stacks. Like
Quality.
for
Yes.
quality.
Sure, 100%.
Like you're right. You might not get it, but when you get it, like Wayne had some features where I'm like, all right, I'm good on it, Wayne. You never disappointed when you hear 3 Stacks on a feature.
His Kanye.
You're never disappointed.
Because you always want to hear what he got to say.
I always on there like, cause he got this mystique about him. It's just so mysterious, you know. So it's just like what he got going on right now.
Trying to figure what he finna put
Mel
out.
Lauryn Hill.
The male
He's the Mel Lauryn Hill
without the project.
without the project.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like if he would have had his solo, he's really not had a true solo.
No, but I think I told you that. I said, if we get an Andre 3000 solo album, and if it ain't what we think it's gonna be, do not be mad.
No, it's
too late.
It's not where it's at.
He's very experimental. Like he gonna give us a lot of that.
I mean, he gave us the love
it's
below,
too
right? I'm
That's the only
good
thing I
on
can
that
go
shit.
Too late.
So Wayne, we gonna Wayne the best.
I like 3 Stacks though. And Drake is.
He
I
up
think
there.
them the big three.
Wayne, 3 Stacks, Drake.
I think them the big three.
Rose.
Features.
Nah, bro.
I like Ross.
They
as a
feature
Drake.
though.
I like Ross as a feature with Drake, but
He got some cool ones.
some other ones.
Let's talk about it. We missed out on that YOLO joint.
Which one? Oh yeah.
We never getting it, but YOLO. I really wish we had got that.
Talking about Drake and
Ross, yeah, I really wish we had
I
got
want
that.
Kendrick and Cole.
We're not getting that.
I'm definitely not.
I think we'll get Ross and Drake before we get Kendrick and Cole.
We got Drake and Cole.
I don't want Kendrick with Cole.
Not
He,
an album.
I know the album, but we got a
if
track.
he get on there with that Mr. Morale stuff,
Was
man.
it the Jodeci one?
We got tracks with Cole and Kendrick, right?
I believe we got 1 or 2 of them.
I heard.
I think they said they got songs they haven't released.
They have a snippet song, Cartoons and Cereal, that I heard on YouTube.
Cole's on there.
I
I thought it was.
What's the joint that they did? Was it Black Friday or something like
When
that?
they
They were
switched-
like that's the closest we gonna get, bro. That's it.
That wasn't even supposed to be.
They some
That
hoe
wasn't
ass
supposed to be
niggas,
legal.
boy. They some hoe ass.
There's a lot of politics to come into that.
So
The
we
Baby
got
16,000 by the way.
Huh?
The Baby album 16,000.
What was Kendrick?
Over 500,000.
For real?
All right,
Okay.
so the elite are still being elite. That's good. To know.
So that goes back to the kind of artists who's not lyrical and don't have substance.
The answer is no. The answer is clearly
That's
no.
crazy how the universe works. That's
That's
crazy.
the answer, no, bro. Like, cause you gotta realize, whether we want to admit it or not, that music that like Lil Baby and NBA YoungBoy make, even though
It ain't timeless.
it ain't timeless and one, and NBA's fans are so pure and they're a cult. But that
Straight up.
music only it can only affect a certain amount of people. It's for a particular group. You know, like when the elite make music, it could
Hitting everybody.
everybody could gravitate towards it.
Thing is, like, we won't know until like another 3 or 4 years if
Ah,
he's
we
still
gonna
making
know.
music.
We gonna know.
I know
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
We
Because
know
like
now.
the music has changed so much that where like you can have a big artist now and
It
then
ain't really
a
so
year from
damn
now they
much.
may not be relevant at all. Like NBA YoungBoy's been relevant for 2 or 3 years.
But you
Like,
gotta
let's see what
realize
he
though,
keep doing.
the more things change, the more they say the same as well. Like the great rapper is always gonna be the great rapper. He's always gonna be number one. No matter how big NBA YoungBoy get, he's gonna be big to his people. But you can't listen to nobody wants to hear that outside of probably the US.
Okay, like on a global scale, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll never overshadow a Drake, a J. Cole, or a Kendrick. He can't, even Lil Baby to an extent. And I feel like Lil Baby, like he's at the peak, like the zenith of whatever you could be right now in the game. But I feel like he won't get to that spot that Drake is though. Like,
Is Lil Baby really global though?
Because they limited to it.
Yeah.
nah, I ain't gonna. I feel like
Drake and them.
When y'all realize what global, how big the globe is, no, it's not even, and he shouldn't even be in the conversation. Like,
He's
you know?
international, but he's not global. There you go. That's what I meant.
That is global.
Cause he done did some stuff
That's out of the-
overseas.
that's
and
out
people
of
done
the-
that's
went
global
crazy
though. That would be global though.
Yeah,
That would be global.
I would count global as if you go to, if you can hit any continent.
Like
they know you.
anywhere you go in the world, they know you like Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's global.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody in Africa.
I'm sure. Yeah, I can say I'm sure.
I
Some
don't
people
think
in,
Lil Baby, I don't think none of them niggas is global or international.
No.
The baby went to Europe and they knew who he was. That's why I gave him it.
During Fashion Week.
Nah, he went
With James Harden.
Oh well. Hey, either way, they knew who my boy was. But if you can't,
little baby.
If you can't.
All right, this is gonna be the last question. I like this question though. It's a good one.
He's an idiot.
Can we tell the story of hip hop or rap without Soulja Boy?
Nah. Nope.
I hate to say it, man.
He popularized like the viral moment.
Because eventually somebody gonna be like, well, why do y'all start just making music on the internet?
He was
a fucking Soulja Boy.
He definitely spearheaded the whole social media, the internet experiment, being able to be a great rapper or not great rapper, an artist on the internet, and be able to garner fans digitally.
All right, but that's it though. We're not spending too much time on that.
Nah, we can't.
We good right here. We good right here.
So he's a great promoter.
Yeah, we good.
We're not getting into his songs.
He's a great promoter, yeah.
We're not getting into his production. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the podcast. This is episode 2 of the All Things Hip Hop panel. See y'all next time, inshallah.
He's like, oh, shit.
Yo, pay attention. Them people out to get us. We at risk to their ambition. Cause we were not conditioned for this different way of living. We turning the sheep. This my Arabic explanation. Gotta learn to concede. I inherited dedication. I ain't turning a cheek. I'm a field nigga. Blood on the back of my heels. I'ma still get you. Abruptly clapping my steel. I'ma still hit you. Covering up my tracks in the field. I'm a real nigga. Energy thick in my chest. These politics and these rappers just optimistically guess. I'm the truth like Devin and I don't miss like Steph. I got kids in the heavens with rotten ribs in my flesh. Jumped out the sky like my lineage and share the soul of the prophet. Read the Quran when I seen it, now I'd rather grow my deposit. No record deal, but let's reveal what the rest conceal. Blessed with extra skills just to confess the real.